Hello and welcome back to my video. We are still playing Triangle Strategy. We are entering chapter 10, or it could be chapter 9 part 3, I don't know. But yeah, last episode we are smuggling salt to Aesfrost, but in the way there was a rain, and when we took shelter in an abandoned village we got attacked by a bandit. It's nothing too challenging. We managed to finish the battle unscathed. And when we arrived at Aesfrost, we met Svarog, which is Dragan's father. I thought he would think that we killed his son, but I guess not. Maybe he believed Gustadolf that Roland is the one who killed him, and Roland is now presumably dead. But it seemed like he doesn't bore grudge to Wolford. So we'll see. It seems like it's gonna be an interesting chapter.
With no choice but to acquiesce to Sorslay's demands, House Wolford loads a merchant's cart with contraband salt and sets off across their own homeland in disguise.
So just one carriage.
Through benighted forests and desolate mountains, they forge a path, staving off the assault of thievish bandits and finally reaching Aesfrost. Upon crossing into new territory, they find themselves surrounded by soldiers clad in black. Expecting yet another skirmish, the Wolford steel themselves for combat. However, the warriors lower their weapons. Through the mists, an unexpected figure appears, Svarog Aesfrost, Lord of Twinsgate and keeper of his country's borders.
Okay, so it is chapter 10, part 1, Beneath the Frigid Sky. Another split decision? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
This is quite the development. My very uncle buying salt outside of the consortium's purview.
Oh, it was Swaro who
My
bought it?
share of the surprise is mine, I assure you. Who would be aiding me in this illicit endeavor but the noble Wolfords?
Svarog Aesfrost, younger brother to the previous Archduke and uncle to Gustadolf and Frederica. He was given stewardship of the distant Twinsgate away from the Aesfrost, the seat of recovery.
Circumstances have caused us to set aside pride for the sake of survival.
Of course, I understand. Oft we must travel the only road available to us.
And what road has brought you here, uncle? I cannot imagine you have come with Gustadolf's blessing.
What road indeed? My own circumstances have caused me to look outside my humble station, to find the means I require. The reckoning is at hand, and I must needs be ready for it. To that end, I must ask. And pray do not waste my time with mistruths. Do you know who murdered my son?
We do. But do we
No.
reveal it?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I see. Gustadolf would have me believe that an agent of Glenbrook dealt the fatal blow.
That's impossible.
Is it? You speak as if you were there, Frederica.
She was, as was I. We were with Dragan during his final moments.
Then we should have known.
You were. And yet, you do not know who killed him. I will ask once more, and once more only.
Oh no. Oh.
Who murdered my son?
We were the only representatives from Glenbrook at the mines that day. The arrow that killed your son was loosed by an Aesfrosti soldier.
We were attacked and fought back the assault, but they did not flee without a parting gift.
So we tell half-truth.
Your story is convenient, but that alone is no reason to discount it. Besides, it does offer an interesting perspective on the matter. Let us say you have the truth of the matter. That would mean Gustadolf has been lying through his teeth.
Oh, he
That
is.
would come as a shock to many, I'm sure. Regardless, nightfall is come. Camp within our gates tonight.
Do you believe us?
What is there to believe? This meeting never occurred.
Oh, who is he?
Now follow me.
Oh, just a guard. Just a guard with no name. Characters. Ooh, conviction. But character story. Ooh, Jens! Ooh, let's go. But is there a side story? Nope. Okay. Alright, Jens. You are my second favorite of the Erador. We will hear your story.
That tome is an apprentice's resource, if I'm not mistaken. Are you studying ironworking?
Yes, I borrowed it some time ago from the archives in the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. I haven't had a chance to return it, what with the state of affairs being as it is.
Well, we are in Aesfrost right now. You could very well return it.
Ian's? I can't remember the last time you privileged us with a visit.
Well, my weapons aren't going to forge themselves. But now that I've a respite from my days of sweat and flame, I thought I'd continue my studies.
You hunger for knowledge the way a fire hungers for kindling.
I'd never have become the blacksmith I am if not for what I gleaned from these tomes. If it takes a lifetime of studying and striving to forge the perfect weapon, then so be it. One day, all will know the name of Ian's, the greatest smithy the realm has ever seen.
That is all well and good, but would you mind proclaiming that a little more quietly?
This is the library.
Yes, apologies. In my excitement, I quite forgot I was in a library.
I must say, I can't help but admire your burning ambition. But while we're speaking in hushed tones, our army has been anything but quiet as of late. You forge weapons for them, yes?
This researcher
Don't you
voice
have any
actor sounds
insight
similar
into
like
the matter?
Benedict.
I wish I did, but I have scant time for the goings-on outside my own small forge. Though, now that you mention it, my orders from the army have increased.
Could it be that they're preparing for war? As if a war could break out on the eve of our three nations' grand new venture.
Oh, you wouldn't
Indeed.
believe.
That would be unthinkable.
But the unthinkable indeed happened, my friend.
Aesfrost's sudden attack on Glenbrook confirmed my worst fears. And once the war started, I could forget about returning this book. But I still hope to. One day, when peace has returned to our realm.
I hope you will fight by my side till it does.
Without hesitation, my lord.
Alright, what conviction awaits us? Wow, so is there gonna be conviction on every
So,
chapter?
that's how it went, eh? Glad you came back to us with your head on your shoulders. Given the lies he's been fed, it couldn't have been easy for Svarog to keep his composure.
Still, it will be no easy task to assuage his doubts. I fear it may not be long until he gives into his desire for revenge, justified or not.
Perhaps. But I very much had the sense that his opinion of Gustadolf was less than favorable. So long as we share the same enemy, there's a chance to build faith between us.
I had the same intuition. Would that we could lend weight to our claims.
There must be something that can sway him.
Perhaps a secret will suffice. We have one of great value to the right person.
Huh?
Fun?
What are you on about? No. You can't mean...
None would rather see the Archduke laid low more than I. His If Svarog knew I still lived, we might find common cause. With the Prince of Glenbrook behind him,
Oh.
his opposition would be justified.
So the conviction would be reveal Roland's identity or not.
We had more than a feeling to go on.
Once this secret is revealed, there will be no turning back.
Oh my
It is again,
god.
Yes. However, this may be our best and only option to gain support from
Oh my
within
God.
Aesfrost.
There is much to consider. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter. Do
Wait,
we
can I
keep
explore
Roland's
first?
secret our secret? Or do we trade it for a potential ally?
We do need ally, but I don't know. Secret is best kept in small numbers. Lord Svarog trusts our Roland's safety. Must be careful not to reveal anything when deliberating with the others. Perhaps I can gain some insight from the soldiers outside. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Benedict and Gila. Fiber 3. I'll be returning. Lord Svarog was concerned for Lady Frederica when the Archduke invaded Glenbrook. To see her unharmed has put both him and us soldiers at ease. Might I inquire as what brought Lady Frederica and her new house all the way to Twinsgate? I would ask you instead, why is Lord Svarog engaged in such dealings? We made a journey to protect both our house and people, that is all. That is the business of my house alone and shall not be divulged without adequate reason. I like the first one. I wish I could tell you, sir, but most of us soldiers have no idea. Lord Svarog deal with all his cargo directly. He won't let the rest of us near it. I see, so Lord Svarog is very thorough about keeping his secret just that. In which case, I am in no position to tell you about it myself. I appreciate your honesty. But of course. Quality timber, yeah, that's what I like to hear. Lord Svarog was overcome with grief when he heard of his son's murder. The Archduke said it was all a plot by Glenbrook to seize control of the Grand Norzelia mine. I would not be surprised if Lord Svarog begrudged the royal family because of it. Gustave claimed that it was King Ragnar who gave the order to have Lord Jorgen slain. But what we saw at the mines that day proved otherwise. How could we get Lord Svarog to believe us? Whatever our path, we must tread carefully. The matter of his son's death is a sensitive one, and any mistake could cost us our lives. Archduke Gustave had Lord Svarog sent all the way out here to Twinsgate. Soldiers like us were likewise forced to the borders alongside him because of that bad blood. It seems the duchy is not as united as I expected. Range HP recovery pellet. That masked man with you bears a striking resemblance to the famed Sir Maxwell. Though he may be a rival to the duchy, I respect him deeply as a fellow warrior. But he gives off a much younger air than I thought he would. Sir Maxwell hides all he can from his enemies, his age included. As a warrior, he would be loath to let others use anything against him. Enviable, isn't it? Sir Maxwell takes greater care of his appearance than one might think. Sir Maxwell is younger than you might think and sensitive about it, while you would be wise not to treat him as an old man. I like this coy response. But if he cares so much for his appearance, why does he hide behind a mask? That's because he wishes not to expose his enemies to any unsightly facade he might show up upon defeat. I see, so it is a sign of respect to any who would best him in battle. The Dawnspear is both a gentleman and a soldier. I had always admired Sir Maxwell, but you have given me a newfound respect for him. For that, I thank you. Is that everything? We did save because I want to know if we could get unanimous vote. I think we have chosen so the first one we chose liberty. And we chose morality. Then we chose one utility. We have chosen too much morality. And I feel like morality route is not always nice. And I also think we can trust Varro. We do know the truth. We already lie about not knowing who killed his son. I don't think there's anything wrong with revealing Roland's identity. He hates Gustadolf as much as we do. I don't think it's gonna backstab us, unlike Tellior. So I think that's what I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna reveal Roland's identity to earn Svark's trust. Okay, we're gonna start with Anna, usual. Revealing Prince Roland's identity may win Lord Svark's cooperation, but at what cost?
Serenoa.
I've yet to arrive at a decision. What are your thoughts, Lord Serenoa? Just one should listen to reason. I believe we should reveal Roland's identity. So you would reveal Prince Roland's identity. We need Lord Svark on our side if we want to restore Wall, for I believe securing his cooperation to be worth the risk. I don't like that risky answer. We have nothing else with which to bargain. Revealing his identity may well be our best move. Lord Svark remains suspicious to the Archduke. He might aid us if we can prove that we did not murder his son. I like that.
Indeed.
And you believe earning his trust is worth revealing our closely held secret? Lord Svarog obsesses over the truth behind Lord Shogun's death. Perhaps he seeks revenge, in which case our aims would be aligned, making this a risk worth taking. I see that we may need to be bold if we wish to better our situation. Thank you for your counsel. Oh no! Does she not like that? Oh no. Frederica, my darling, I think it would be possible to convince my uncle without revealing Prince Roland's identity. I believe we should. Is there a reason his identity must be revealed? Oh, what? We don't have? Lord Svark is suspicious of us. We will have to be forthright with him if we are to gain his trust. Restoring House Wolford takes precedence for the prince's secret. Please remember why Roland donned the mask in the first place. No, I like the first one.
I see.
My uncle is not a man who will go back on his word. If we tell him the truth, perhaps he will understand.
But...
However, if Gustadolf were to find out, Prince Roland's life will be in danger. Perhaps it would be best to exercise caution for now?
I need a moment to...
I'm sorry, but my heart still wavers on this matter. Sir Noah, what is your opinion of my uncle? If he's your uncle, then he is mine as well. I am sure we can come to an understanding. He's a man bold enough to vie for power against Gustadolf. I do not believe he is in the habit of casually revealing secrets.
Surely.
Yes, you can rely on my uncle to be discreet. He is also not one to spout lies. I know without a doubt that he holds great animosity towards the Archduke. If we can show that our objectives are aligned, he may very well choose to fight alongside us. I pray she understands where I stand. Oh, good.
Here's what I think.
I know Svarog's not in Gustadolf's corner, but he's as frosty all the same. I cannot see him as anything else. You really think we can trust him? Oh, for once, a rather will reason to reason. Tell me, lad, why you think we should go revealing that our dear Prince Roland lives? Doing so might earn Lord Svark's trust and win him to our cause. Is the enemy not our friend? We have no other choice if we wish to convey Lord Svark's date. I like the first one. I've heard that one plenty. He does want the same as us, that much is true. It's risky, but the gains could be worth it. My head aches. I wish there was a clear answer here.
And so?
I reckon a lord needs a keen eye for a man's character, so how do you see Svarog? He's an ambitious man with no love for the Archduke and a father consumed by grief, desperate to avenge his son.
You're onto something.
Lad, if I didn't know any better, I swear you could read minds. I size him up exactly the same. The hatred he feels towards his boy's murder threatens to eat him alive. If we prove to him it was Gustadolf, well, I reckon he will raise a rebellion tomorrow, which makes it worth the wager if you ask me.
I made up my mind.
Against all odds, I think I might finally see a way out of this. Yes. The risk of Prince Roland's secret being revealed grows greater with every telling of it. We have only just succeeded in feigning his death. That is true, but I think we can trust Svarog. To be foolish of us to reveal the truth of it so soon. Do you truly think it's worth the risk to reveal that Prince Roland lives? I do. I do think it's worth the risk. We must take risks to prove our determination if we are to earn Lord Svarog's trust. We want justice for Lord Dragan, as does Lord Svarog. Showing him that Roland lives may convince him that we had no part to play in his son's murder. I like that. True, in the absence of more concrete evidence, revealing Prince Roland's identity may be our only option. The risks still weigh on me, but I see now that we stand to both earn Lord Svarog's trust and avenge Lord Dragan by doing so. Might I speak with you further to clarify my own thoughts on the matter?
And
How do you see it? Everybody seems to ask for the same thing. He is a man who also wished to overthrow Gustadolf, and those with common enemies make potential allies. He is Frederick's uncle, as such I should like to trust him. He is someone who holds boundless ambition that requires cause around which to rally, a cause I believe we can provide. How about the first one?
Quite true.
Perhaps, but this potential ally has been driven out to Twinsgate by his own nephew and will not hesitate to remind us of the fact. Even so, his involvement in the illegal salt trade is proof enough that his ambition has not diminished. Should revealing Prince Roland's identity persuade him to join us, we may well gain an ally in our fight against the Archduke. I thank you. This talk has brought me clarity at last. Okay. I know that 3 of them we managed to convince. I don't know if we managed to convince Hana. Okay, let's see. I don't want to reload if we don't have to, you know.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we reveal that it is Roland behind the mask, or do we keep his identity a secret? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I wholeheartedly agree.
You have swayed me, Serenoa. Let us see if Prince Roland's secret can earn us my uncle's trust. Oh, Anna is the last. Why? Oh no, Anna is not the last.
I agree.
Oh, I believe in you, Lord Serenoa. Oh, good. Oh my god, we don't even need to reload. We convince
I have
everyone.
faith in you.
Your words resonated with me. I believe you and Prince Roland can earn Lord Svarog's trust.
You won me over.
I thought about it and I think you're on to something, lad. Yes, yes. Yes, Eridor, finally.
Scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Oh, damn. Yes! Unanimous vote. Reveal Roland's identity to earn Svarog's trust before negotiation.
The way forward is decided. The only way to win Svarog's trust is to reveal Roland's identity and begin negotiations.
Ooh. Has been a short chapter so far.
It is decided. Svarog shall know the truth of Roland's identity. Benedict, I would ask that you arrange an audience as quickly as possible.
Of course, my lord.
Oh, it's done. Beneath the frigid sky. It's short enough that I think we could just continue to the next part. Response.
Prince Roland of Glenbrook lives. It is a powerful secret that could sway the decisions of the other nations. Knowing this, House Wolford asks for an audience with Svarog in hopes of divulging that very information and gaining his trust.
Also, a treacherous soul.
You must have something of import to tell me. Whatever it is, know that my guard stays.
Yes, doesn't matter.
There is something we wish to show you, Lord Svarog. in hopes of earning your trust.
Prince Roland. They said you perished.
Indeed they did. And the rumors will stay that way as long as Gustadolf draws breath.
Surely you understand the meaning of this revelation.
Indeed I do. Give me time to think
Oh
it
no.
over.
Oh, there's no going back. Roland reveals his identity to Swaddle, but is it enough to win his trust? I was thinking that, let me open the path. So we got to here because we decided to smuggle the salt, right? Had we chosen to report them to Hyzante, we would have went to Hyzante instead of Aesfrost. So we went all this way. It would be a shame to hide Roland's identity, you know? I think it's better if we reveal it to him. This might lead to something else. That's my line of reasoning. A bird arrives bearing an urgent message for Scarce. Who is Scarce? Who the hell is Scarce?
Constable, a bird has arrived from our spy at Twinsgate.
I've discovered a secret ledger in Svarog's quarters.
Aesfrost Constable Scarce Dayut, the head of the Aesfrost Constabulary charged with upholding the peace. His honest and orderly conduct has earned Gustadolf's favor. Secret ledger. Ooh.
An unscheduled merchant company has arrived. Cargo uncertain. I shall continue my investigation. It may be an illicit shipment of salt. If we can get our hands on both the salt and the ledger, we can expose their crimes.
But we cannot be sure of that just yet, sir. Perhaps we should wait for the next report.
No. If we simply sit still, we may lose our only chance of getting that evidence.
But Lord Svarog is a powerful man. Even our own formidable forces cannot afford to make a mistake.
And it is precisely because he is so powerful that we cannot let these misdeeds go unpunished. I shall assume responsibility for whatever happens. Now, we make for Twinsgate.
Yes, sir.
Equal Medal of Bravery. They're almost level 20 now. They should let me promote all of my units. Late that night. Oh, sorry.
Leave us.
Yes, sir.
Is he trustworthy?
My apologies for summoning you at this hour. I see now the resolve of House Wolfort. I think it best we both speak frankly.
We have decided to stand against Gustadolf, just as you have.
The only reason I purchase illicit salt is to amass the power I need to oppose the Archduke. Gustadolf pursues his ideals, and his alone. He even curtailed the might of my house, as if we were not family.
I see. That explains Lord Dragan's efforts at the mines.
I remember Lord Dragan's words. The future is in the hands of the ardent youth.
He was off to say that. He was always asking how long I intended to leave Gustadolf to his own devices. But just who would kill my boy? And why?
As we said, we unfortunately do not know who did it. But neither Glenbrook nor Wolfort stood to gain anything from his death.
Even if there were something to be gained, we would not have acted without preparing for retaliation. But, as you can see from the current state of Glenbrook,
The capital was easily taken while merrymaking over the mines. A fair point.
But there is someone who could use your son's death for his own purposes. To put the crown within his reach.
Gustadolf.
You there! Explain yourself!
Oh,
We found this man eavesdropping on your conversation.
You're the guard from earlier.
A spy.
oh no.
He knows who I am.
We shall give chase. Huette, alert the others.
Oh, is this gonna be a battle where we give chase?
There he is!
You won't get away!
Haha, I upgraded Huette's bow, you know.
dead. I wonder who he was working for.
My apologies. This was the only way to stop him for sure.
You needn't apologize, Huette.
Benedict and the others are investigating the spy. I should see if they managed to uncover anything. It is concerning to think of how much information that spy had. With him gone though, there's a chance his master will show to find out why their correspondent has stopped. We must prepare for battle, my lord. Oh, it's the guy we saw in the side story. The spy may have been sent by Aesfrost's own constabulary. Yes, the constabulary. The spy was pierced through by an arrow. There's no way of getting information from him now. Oh, we're in the outside gate. What do you have to say for yourself, you had? If that spy were still alive, you might be able to get valuable information out of him. But he was struck down, and by my own hand, no less. Your reflexes are faster than most. You had. They serve us well in the mines that day too. Our lives would have been forfeit had anyone learned of our illicit dealings and Roland's identity. Do not doubt your decision now. You saved Roland by preventing his secret from getting out, just as any upstanding member of the King's Guard should. I like this. I wish only to protect Prince Roland with all my heart. That is more than enough, you had. Pray do not falter in your convictions. I shan't. My bow is ever at His Highness' service. Being caught trading illicit salt is one thing, but if Prince Roland's identity is discovered, everything we have done will be for naught. Range Firestone, love it, love it. Lord Svarog soldier are on the search of any soldier spy that might be lurking around. We're gonna fight the constabulary, huh? Ooh, I see some sparkly over there. Missive dropped by spy. Ooh. You managed to keep the truth of my identity from spreading, but at the cost of a man's life. I know you had to what it needed to do to be done, yet I cannot help but feel vexed about the situation. This is all my fault. Don't blame yourself, darling. It was my job to prevent suspicious person from entering Twinsgate. What a failure I am. Everyone is depressed. It was truly unfortunate timing to be overheard when revealing the prince's identity. I wonder if that spy was here to investigate the illicit salt trade. Immobility recovery palette. It looks like our secret is safe for now, but we must be even more prudent going forward. $16? Jesus. We're nowhere near that. To the encampment we go. When will it get us? I'm gonna... Okay, I made my decision. I'm gonna promote Benedict. Because between Benedict and Frederica is much more useful. So maybe promoting Benedict will make him more useful now. It's definitely gonna raise his physical defense. Let's see, Eridor. How much defense does Eridor have? 24, that will make him really good. Alright. Alright, Benedict. Let's go. From tactician to strategist.
Never stop learning.
Initial TP plus. Grants 1 TP at the start of the battle. Oh, so it's 5? Or, oh, maybe we always start at 3. I think that's what it means. Please, I need Medal of Bravery. And for the crystal, I think its Narf is much more useful. We will upgrade his oak rod to maple rod. So this is wind damage up or lightning damage up. I think this case, let's just wind damage up. Yep, and this one I think it's more useful. I'm starting to like Narf. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I'll continue the rest of the part 2 on the next episode. The battle might last that long anyway. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy, please give a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye!